I have a small farm, which sounds snotty, but I don't mean it to be snotty, sir. I didn't start out having a farm. I started out just having a yard, and I had to get a farm. I had to turn my yard into a farm to lower my taxes. That's what I raise on my farm, sir. I'm raising lower taxes. I would have paid the tax bill, sir, I would have. But I had a raccoon, and every single night the raccoon was going into my garbage and tearing my garbage up, and garbage would be all over the goddamn place. Every single night, every morning I had to go out there and rake up the garbage, and finally I got fed up, and I caught the raccoon in a have-a-heart trap. Yeah, and I called up the animal control officer. I said, hey, animal control officer, I got a raccoon in a have-a-heart trap. And he said, well, why? And I said, well, I didn't have any antifreeze. So I caught him in a have-a-heart trap. I need you to come get the raccoon because it's going in my garbage every day. He goes, no, Mr. Brand, we don't do that. The animal control officer does not do that. I said, oh, okay, well, what am I supposed to do with the raccoon? And he goes, you have to release the animal, sir. I said, okay, fair enough. I'm going to take the animal over to Portsea Park there. I'm going to release the animal over to Portsea Park. And the animal control officer said, no, you can't do that. You can't do that because that animal will be under duress. That animal may be under duress and it may not survive the relocation. I said, I don't know how to break this to you, but I don't really give a shit about a stressed out raccoon. You're talking to the wrong guy completely. I don't give a shit about anything. I don't care if the last glacier melts. I don't care when the last whale dies. I want cheap gas and good movies. That's all I want. I really don't give a shit. I said, so I can't relocate the animal, and you won't come get him, animal control officer. So what exactly do you do? He goes, well, Mr. Brand, I would come get the animal if the animal were already dead. I said, all right, I'll call you back in 5 minutes. And the animal control officer got very, oh, you better not, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the animal over to Portsea Park. I'm going to release the animal. I'm going to give you 15 minutes to get there. You meet me there. I'm going to have my buddy videotape me getting arrested for releasing a raccoon into the wilderness. I'm going to put that on YouTube, and hopefully I'll become famous because comedy ain't cutting it. I went to Portsea Park, and I waited. That son of a bitch never showed up. And I said to myself, that's my tax money paying the animal control officer to do nothing. So the next day, I turned my property into a farm so I can somehow, in my head, cut into that guy's salary. I'm very vindictive, people. Now, the farm I decided to have sheep and goats. Sheep and goats are relatively easy animals. I was going to have horses, but horses require a lot of vet bills and whatnot. And when a sheep gets sick, just make that noise, that meh, and then just you go in the house and shut the windows so the noise stops, and you get a new sheep. So. Now, I have to sell sheep and goats to different people. I have to sell sheep and goats to other people. And I do not have on my farm male sheep or goats, okay? And here's the reason. Because a male sheep or goat will become a ram. And a ram is a nasty, full-grown adult young lady. It's got the horns, and a ram is called a ram because you could be feeding it, and for no reason whatsoever, it'll just go meh and just ram you. That's how they got the name. It was very clever, and the first guy got it. Shit, you're a ram. So I do not have male sheep or goats on my farm. Consequently, in order to have babies, I must have another farmer, a real farmer, bring over a male sheep to mate with my female sheep so I can have babies. Very simple process. Now, there are a lot of moving parts to this story. You have to remember that I have a lot of kids, 5 of them. The one at this point in my life was 6 years old, my little girl, Tabby, the same one that puked in the bed. And she was having a play date. So I was having this male sheep get delivered, and I thought in my head, oh, what a great play date this is going to be. Because I did not know that sheep do not have a get-to-know-you time period. Unaware of that. Now, I thought it was going to be a great play date, because normally a play date is you come over to someone's house and you make a bead necklace, and you send bead necklaces home, and then other families spend a month vacuuming up beads out of their couch. So I got all the kids on the fence line. There were about 8 of them there on the fence line. And in comes this guy with the male sheep, a big male sheep. And here's something you don't know about a male sheep, okay? A male sheep's testicles are gigantic. I'm not kidding. You've never seen anything like it. A male sheep's testicles are much larger than what you have probably in the past thought would be the size of a male sheep's testicle. I mean, I don't know if you ever thought about it. But if you have, they're much smaller than what you thought. A male sheep's testicles are the size, they're much bigger. They're the size of a human head. They are just gigantic. For a docile little animal, they are certainly swinging a big... And they're not blessed with the hair that covers the rest of the sheep. They're just covered with a light white foam, a very light white foam. So you just see two... A lot of you having trouble with the visualization. This man's head looks just like... identical. These two guys right here together, if they put their heads together, I'm saying bad. I'm telling you. Sheep balls. You're welcome, sir. Now what happened is, they're bringing the male sheep in, and all my female sheep are just kind of grazing on the grass and whatnot. I'm not paying attention because I'm kind of mesmerized by the sheep balls. And by the way, a lot of you think I'm just saying this to be funny. I'm telling you something right now. Go to a farm and look at sheep balls. I am telling you, I do not make shit up, okay? Don't just go to the farm and say, hey, here to check out the sheep balls. You gotta buy some feed and pretend you have to tie your shoe, you know, like So what happens is he brings the male sheep in, and I'm kind of not paying attention, and the male sheep goes into the pen, and he immediately jumps up onto a female sheep and just starts doing his magic. I mean, bang, like that. And guess what? Sheep, which are generally quiet animals, not quiet at all when they're mating. He's over there, bleh, bleh, bleh. And he three-pumped the first female, and jumped on another female, and then three-pumped her, and then jumped on her. And I'm like, oh my God, look at my female sheep are such sluts. I'm making so much goddamn noise. Then I snapped out and went, oh my God, I've got to get the kids away from the fence line. Because this is a tough play date to explain to another parent. What'd you do with the girls? Well, first we watched the sheep orgy. And then I baked cookies. It was a great day. All the girls got their sheep mating merit badge. So I'm rushing the girls away. I'm like, come on, girls, get away from the fence. Go, go. And they're moving away. And one little girl goes, how come they're making so much noise? What do you say? I had nothing to say. I'm like, ah. Another little girl saved me. She goes, I think they're fighting. I thought that was adorable. I'm like, yeah, girls, the sheep are fighting. Come on, let's go in the house. Out of the blue, another little girl goes, oh, my parents fight all the time. I'll tell you one more quick story about sheep and goats. I had 2 baby goats born of the same mother, their brother-sister goat. And adorable. Goats are way more fun than sheep. If you have to have a farm, get yourself goats. A lot of fun. And playful, they jump up on shit. They're fun. And I had a male, female born there. And they get horns right away. The female goat rather, was not very bright. That female goat would stick her head through the fence and get stuck because she was trying to eat the grass on the other side of the fence. There was grass on the inside of the fence. But like women everywhere, she had to have the grass on the other side. She had to have that grass. I tried to talk to her with the same goddamn grass. I planted both pieces of grass. But she would not have the grass inside. She had to have that outside grass. Every couple of days, I have to go out and unstick this poor goat out of the head out of the fence. And I went out one day and unstuck her. I looked at her brother, and he had a goatee, and he was becoming an adult male. I said, oh shit, I have to get rid of him. He's become a ram soon, and he will injure me one day when I least expect it. So I made a mental note to get rid of that now adult male goat. A couple days later, I'm on my front porch early in the morning having coffee like a farmer will. And from the goat pen, I hear this distress, this distressful, I'm like, oh my God. A wolf or something has broken in and is killing one of the goats. And I ran after the goat pen, but that's not what was happening at all. What was happening was that female goat had stuck her head through that fence, trapping her in what we might call the ready position. Now, let me be very clear here. I do not find rape humor funny. Rape humor in humans is not funny. I won't tolerate it, young lady, rape humor in humans. In the animal world, fucking hysterical. I don't care. This poor female goat is being fully raped by her brother. And I'm like, oh, no, no. And I jump in the goat pen. I got a stick. I'm chasing him. Get away, you filthy bastard. I chase him away. And now I got to unstick this poor goat. She's traumatized. I'm trying to pet her, trying to be compassionate. I'm like, it's not your fault. It's a bad neighborhood. You can't. Spent the next hour and a half on my front porch being a little bit disgusted, laughing a little bit, and trying to figure out a way to get my wife's head through that fence.